Hello everybody and welcome to our 24-week Bumpdate update. Can you believe that in just 4 more weeks, I'm gonna be in the 3rd trimester? It's nuts. I waited forever for the 2nd trimester to get here and now the 3rd is almost here. What is happening? Why is time flying so fast? So anyways, this week, little man is about 12 inches long and he's about 1.3 pounds. He's getting pretty big and I'll tell you later how I know that. Anyways, over the next 4 weeks, he's supposed to double in size. So we are hitting a major growth spurt here, guys. This is gonna be great. I hope you're along for the ride. So what does 12 inches, 1.3 pounds, what is that the equivalent of? I think I've said this 2 weeks in a row, but you guys have to remember that I'm using 4 different baby apps to get my information. So some of them are a little bit different in their comparisons. So for the 3rd week in a row, he's the size of an eggplant, or a demi baguette, which I think is a baguette that's halved, an Atlantic puffin, which really was exciting for me because if you guys know, we love penguins, a cantaloupe, or a G.I. Joe doll. Now, when I told Tiffany this morning that little man was the size of a G.I. Joe doll, she got confused because the G.I. Joes she played with were definitely not 12 inches long. They were probably about half that, or a third of that maybe. So the G.I. Joe that they're thinking of is just a little bit taller than a Barbie doll, because he was the size of a Barbie doll last week. He's the size of a G.I. Joe this week. So what's happening with baby this week? His taste buds are developing, so he can finally start to taste what I'm eating, which means I should probably eat more greens. I'm eating them, don't worry, but I should probably eat more, as we all should, right? And scientists think that what little man tastes in the womb could influence his preferences later in life. So I definitely need to be watching what I'm eating. Probably should lay off on the chocolate with those almonds, and because we want to instill some healthy eating habits with our little guy. His lungs are developing and they're producing something called surfactant, which helps his lungs expand and helps them to not stick together once he comes out and hits the air. So he's gonna be developing this surfactant throughout the rest of the pregnancy. It starts producing them a little bit more faster around the 30 to 32 week mark, but right now at 24 weeks is when it starts to develop. So that's pretty interesting. And lastly, his ears and his fingernails are completely developed. So he can hear, well, he can hear everything that's going on, especially loud noises, vacuums, cars. Tiffany, when she tucks into my belly button as a microphone, he can hear me, my heartbeat. He can probably hear little Roo Bear purr when she sleeps on my stomach. But because his hearing is developed now, loud noises may startle him. And if that happens, I could feel a sudden movement in my uterus. It hasn't happened yet, but you know, I'm not trying to scare him either, so. But, you know, if it happens, I'll let you guys know. So, how am I this week? Well, I've got a lot of energy right now, which an hour ago I didn't. I ran so many errands today, I just wanted to sit on the couch and do nothing. But first let's talk about our ultrasound last week. Last week I had to get a cervical length check, which I know we already talked about on the vlog, but I review it in these just in case people only watch these, you never know. So we went and we had our cervical length checked, Everything looked good. They want you to measure between 3 and 5 centimeters. I was at about 3.75, so really happy with that. There's no funneling or anything like that, no thinning of my cervix, so little man's in there to stay for a while, which was a big relief because we weren't 100% certain if that was gonna be the case. We also got pictures of his face at the ultrasound, which was really exciting. We got to see his long legs and his big feet, and it was really cool. We saw a 3D/4D ultrasound of him grabbing his toes. It was so cute. So that was really awesome. And comparing the ultrasound from 18 weeks to 23 weeks, it's crazy to see how big he's gotten and how much his features have filled out and changed. We had a really tough time getting a 3D face photo of little man at the 18-week ultrasound. We kind of got one, but comparing the 18-week to the 23-week one, it was just crazy. It was like, he was a whole new baby. So that was really exciting. Everything looks good for us, and as of right now, no more specialist appointments or extra ultrasounds until we go see the OB in a couple weeks and see what they have to say. What else is going on? I am very excited and thankful and overwhelmed with just the generosity of our campers. We did our online baby shower last week, which was amazing, but now I want to go sort through it all. I'm trying to hold back and not open everything because I don't want the cats to get on it, but I'm really excited to like just go get everything set up and ready. But it's also a little overwhelming too. Sometimes I look in there and I'm like, where do I start? So yeah, but we got some furniture delivered yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And now I can really start moving on things. We're gonna do a big reveal here in a little while once everything gets set up, so be on the lookout for that. So, cravings this week. Do I have any? Yes and no. When I get up in the morning, I crave cottage cheese. That's what I want to eat for breakfast, is like cottage cheese and fruit. It tastes really good to me right now. And sometimes I'll just be sitting on the couch and I'll be like, you know, a couple swigs of milk sounds pretty good. So maybe I'm a little deficient in the calcium or something right now, because those dairy products are looking mighty good. Haven't really craved chocolate and almonds so much this week. No ketchup, nothing like that. Just cottage cheese, string cheese, and milk. So that's all I got for that. I haven't noticed any more swelling. Last week I talked about how I thought maybe my lips were getting bigger. I think it might have just been a figment of my imagination because I haven't noticed it any other time. My feet are not swelling. I don't think that my nose is swelling. If you guys think it is, I guess you should let me know. But I'm not having any issues. No swelling in my hands. Sometimes if I'm sleeping wrong, I get a little numbness in my hands when I'm waking up, but after that, it goes away. So yeah, I can still see my ankles. That's great. I like my ankles. I think they're beautiful. So I'm pretty happy about that. No swelling yet. Movements have been more noticeable to me. When I sit down, they're very strong movements. I can even feel little man moving a little bit when I'm standing up now. Excuse me. I can feel him moving a little bit when I'm standing up now, which I could never do before. I could never feel it because when you're standing up and you're moving around, you're focused on other things and not movements in your abdomen. But every once in a while when I'm standing up and doing something, I'm like, oh, he just moved. It was also really exciting. I don't know if you guys caught the Instagram video, but last week, Tiffany saw my belly like jump just a little bit when he was moving, and she caught it on film too. It's really hard to see, but it's there. I promise you it's there. My mom thinks it was a little hiccup, like he had a hiccup, but I don't know. It all feels the same to me. I can't tell if he's moving an arm or a leg or if it's a hiccup or anything like that. So it's just movements, which I'm happy with. I like feeling his little movements in there. So, and then last but not least, today, it's only been today, so maybe I slept wrong again, but today I felt a little bit like I was waddling, and I had a little bit of an ache in my lower back, my glutes. So I don't know if it's just because I slept weird or if that's going to be more of a common feeling for me. I can't really tell if he's high or low, like if I'm carrying high or carrying low. I can't really tell with my body because, you know, I was plus size to begin with. I've dropped a few pounds from all that morning sickness, but I can't really tell what is adipose tissue and baby yet. So yeah, I can't really tell if I'm carrying high or low. I don't know. So that's it. That's all about how I'm doing this week. I feel like I'm doing pretty good though. The product of the week I want to share with you guys. I know probably when I first started doing these, I shared with you a maternity bra from Kindred Bravely. Well, like last week, one of my good wear out of the house bras, I snapped the underwear on. I was really sad, I had to throw it away. But that encouraged me to go out and buy some more maternity nursing bras. And so I went to Motherhood Maternity and I got this bra. I don't even know if there's a name on it. It's a seamless bra. It has no underwear. This is what it looks like. It's got a little scrunchie between the breasts there, and it is a full nursing bra. It does come down, it folds down. So that's pretty neat. I can use this not only during pregnancy, but after pregnancy. I bought 2 of them. I'm wearing one right now, and it is so comfortable. It doesn't give me the uniboob, and it also has just enough padding that you shouldn't be able to tell if my headlights are on. So I really like that part, because the Kindred Bravely bras, I do like those. They're just so comfortable, but they definitely don't have any padding in them. So you gotta be careful if you wear them out and about. So this bra has those fold down panels, no underwire, which is so much more comfortable. And I don't think it gives me uniboob. So I'm gonna see if there's a link that I can share with it. It's a seamless bra, like I said. It's fairly priced. It's about 25 bucks. I got it at the outlet here where we live. So, and they had a deal. If you buy 3 bras, you get 1 free. So I tried out a couple other brands, or not brands, but styles too. Hey, Rue, she's chewing on my button on my shirt. The other cool thing when I went to Motherhood Maternity is I signed up for their rewards program, which I don't typically do in places. But for signing up, I got a free gift automatically. I don't have to wait for it to ship to my house. She just put it right in the bag. And this free gift is, it's a small pack of water wipes, which I think are used, you just wipe the baby down with them, like kind of like a bath with the wipes. Or you could probably use it on their bottoms too. I'm not sure, it's just called water wipes. And that has a coupon on it, $1 off on the back, so gotta remember to save that. And it came with an Avent bottle. It's a 4-ounce bottle. I'm sure it's got the slow flow nipple on it. And there might be a coupon in the bag too, I haven't opened it. Plus, it came with a ton of other coupons. And then there's this pack right here. There's 12 gift cards on us. Like there's a $50 gift card to Canopy Couture, which I see those on Facebook all the time and they offer the $50 off a lot. But you can still get a car seat canopy for like 15 bucks with shipping, you know? So it's free, but it's not free because you have to pay for shipping. But 15 bucks isn't bad because some of those stretchy ones could probably double as like a nursing scarf. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Don't take my word for it. And even car seat canopies are like 35 bucks at Target or Babies R Us. So 15 bucks isn't so bad. And I know a lot of people who have ordered that and they seem to like it, so that's great. But there's other gift cards here too. So if you are expecting, or if you know someone who is expecting, and you want to sign up for the rewards program, right now, you can get a free gift. So that is all that I have for you this week. It's kind of been a long vlog, I'm surprised. Guess I was in a really good mood to talk, huh? Anyways, let's move on to the baby bump. What do you think of the bump this week? I still don't know if he's if it's getting any bigger. I look at the progress pics and I'm like, okay, I can clearly see a difference. But when I look from like week to week, like if I look at last week's pic to this week's pic, I don't know if I really notice a huge difference. But we're getting there. We are getting there. So my shirts are definitely fitting differently. I can tell that my belly is more round in the front and, you know, it's just more round in the front. I can tell that. I just can't tell if it's getting any bigger or not. But I know over these next 4 weeks when he's supposed to double in size, it definitely will. So I'm expecting within those next 4 weeks for it to really pop out. But we'll see. We will see. Well, that's all that I have for you. Rue's been sitting here waiting to get on film. She was chewing on my buttons. So, until next week, guys, thank you for watching and thank you for sharing us with your friends. And we will catch you on the flippity.
you.